Boom shakalaka. This next Bitcoin move is going to shock the market. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about this next Bitcoin move that is going to shock the market. Plus, we'll be taking a look at some of the best Bitcoin and cryptocurrency charts today to explain without a doubt exactly what is going on. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Now, today at 42 on the Fear and Greed Index, same as we were yesterday and also 3 days ago. We're starting to level out at not extreme fear, just regular fear. The overall market about sideways from yesterday. Bitcoin at 23,977, Ethereum at 1897, BNB at 323, XRP 37 cents, Cardano 53 cents, Solana $43, and Polkadot $9.24. And if you want to know the top coins today, based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have Wrapped Bitcoin, Euclid Coin, Polkadot, Pax Gold, and BNB. And you can check out Tokenmetrics for yourself for 1 week for free with the link down in the description. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin today, still following this nice positive trend channel that we have here in white, we bounced off of the 200 weekly moving average, this yellow line right here. The upper bound right now will be roughly about $26,500. The lower bound roughly around $22,900. But we have some exciting charts to look at today. You see, if we take a look here, the bids on the Bitcoin order book on Coinbase are stacked down from $17,000 and below. A lot of people are hoping to buy Bitcoin lower. Wow, surprise, surprise. The last time the order books were skewed in this bid side was the grind up for the March 2020 lows. If we see how yellow we are, these are the orders on the order book. Well, we can see the last time it was this yellow was March 2020, and look what happened to Bitcoin price after that. This is basically a bottom. These orders are never going to get filled. As a matter of fact, we just saw an unknown investor recently bought 133,000 Bitcoin at a cost of $3 billion. Questions are still being asked as to who this investor is. This currently ranks the holder in the top 3 largest holders of Bitcoin in the world. That's right. Somebody just bought the third largest amount of Bitcoin in the world. You think these orders are ever going to get filled? I don't. As a matter of fact, as Bitcoin price continues to pump, all these stable coins that have been sidelined for a long time are going to flow back into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, further pushing the price upwards. We can see this inverse correlation between the stable coins and Bitcoin. Whenever stable coins start going down, guess what? They get deployed back into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, forcing the price upwards. We can even determine the tops and bottoms based on this expansion and contraction of Bitcoin and USDT dominance. This chart represents the inverse correlation between Bitcoin and USDT dominance. The narrower the contraction, the closer the top is. You can see right here, these contractions were at the top. The wider the expansion, the closer the bottom is. Wide expansions, guess what? We just had a bottom. So we can see definitively where the bottoms are. But you can also see they're inversely correlated. As USDT comes down, Bitcoin price goes up. We also take a look at traditional markets, the NASDAQ. Right now at 173 days, its second longest stretch below zero, the NASDAQ McClellan summation indicator has managed to claw back above zero. A positive summation index indicates a healthy market breadth. We can see each time previously when this McClellan summation went above zero, look at the bull run that ensued in the NASDAQ. Again, when it went above zero, look at the bull run that ensued in the NASDAQ. You think people have had enough of this COVID limitations and CPI indicators and inflation? Yeah, I think everybody's pretty tired of hearing it right now because it doesn't matter. So, what's going to happen? Likely massive bull run. As a matter of fact, if we take a look right now at Bitcoin, the deep value risk model from the Real Plan C, we can see, we were talking about it back here at the bottom when the risk was literally zero. We were saying this is buy territory. If you want to check, you can look at my video from a month ago where I was saying this is absolute maximum buy territory. You need to buy now below $20,000. Well, we can see here we're back up to 20 out of 100 in terms of risk. Now, this is still dollar cost average in territory. Still great territory to accumulate Bitcoin. But we can see we're getting close to the potentially wait territory before we get into DCA out territory. And Bitcoin, well, it's only bearish until it's not. We can see in 2015 there was this nice bearish downtrend, and then all of a sudden, once we broke out of there, boom, price took off. We're having the same thing happen right now. this descending broadening wedge, bearish downtrend, and then look at this. We broke out of it, likely going to have a repeat of what happened previously. If we take a look at the Bitcoin clean tricks cycles, this was developed in the 1980s on traditional markets, not Bitcoin, but it's still fresh in crypto analysis. When we take a look at the tricks, when it breaks back above or basically inflects on these levels, that's a reversal. And we can just kind of cleanly sum it out with these circles. We can see the same thing happen back in 2015 and 2019. And look at this, it's happening once again, suggesting a reversal, potentially back up to this parabolic green line price, roughly $100,000 plus. If we take a look at this from Washington Guerrera, Bitcoin's megaphone pattern on a weekly chart, Bitcoin seems to repeat the same pattern again in 2022. Same goes for RSI in 2022. Historically, when the red line crossed over the white dots, guess what? Yes, the bottom was in. We can see these basic megaphones forming. There was one in 2018, 2020, 2021, 2022, and each time the RSI breaks above, we have a cross. Well, look at that. That was the bottom. Cross. Well, look at that. That was the bottom. Cross. Well, look at that. That was the bottom. Cross. Well, I don't have to solve it for you because you're big boys and big girls. You can figure it out for yourself. Which brings us to this chart right here, because every once in a while, it seems like it's almost obvious what's happening with Bitcoin. It was pretty obvious a month ago when I was making this video here, saying that if we didn't get wicked off, we would be in perfect bottom territory, which is exactly where Bitcoin bottomed based on the 2018 bottom and also based on the 2014-2015 bottom. This is the yellow and the white boxes right here. Our bottom happened exactly in the middle of the two. But you know what's happening right now that this is starting to remind me of? Reminds me a lot of this kind of summer rally that we had back in 2019. Now, history never repeats itself, but sometimes it rhymes. And if we take a look, we have 4 green candles after this red candle. If we just take a look at the red candle before 4 green candles right here, plot out using the bar patterns from that area. If we take that and just lay it over where we are right now, look at how well this is starting to line up. And look at what happens with this, because this is somewhat uncanny. Now, it may happen, it may not happen, but I was just messing around with this. And look at what happens. That summer relief rally actually gives us a triple top right around $70,000 by November, December of this year. When historically are the best months for Bitcoin? November, December. Ooh, surprise? Ooh, maybe not. We could have the price run all the way up till November, December, and then stalls. And we have 1, 2, 3 triple top, and people start losing their S because all of a sudden triple top is way worse than a double top, and the price starts tumbling. And where does it tumble? It tumbles all the way down to $20,000, and people lose it, and Bitcoin is dead forever before it ticks off, right? Pre-halving, these blue lines are the halvings. Right before the halving, it ticks off to new all-time highs in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. This projecting $300,000 per Bitcoin. That could be absolutely crazy for Bitcoin because it would follow the Bitcoin model so perfectly, having another peak November, December, everybody's home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. They're all talking about Bitcoin. The price is running up. All these people bought in at $20,000 and now it's worth $60,000, $70,000. But then it stalls. Triple top. We get wicked off once again. Price crashes. Bitcoin's going to zero. But no, it stops at $20,000, which was the previous all-time high right here before taking off right before the halving for new all-time highs. This would be crazy. Not only that, but if we compare this with the Bitcoin deep value risk model we were talking about previously from the Real Plan C, if we take a look right now, the 100% risk, right around $54,000, very, very close to that triple top territory, right around here. So you can see where the actual $54,000 mark is, right in that area. If we have a run up so quickly, that won't allow this risk model to actually reevaluate for higher prices. So could get very, very risky at that point, causing a market dump before the last final market pump when Bitcoin finally has its bottoms in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.